Right, so this is going to be very, very quick for you. A lot of you guys are getting friend zoned because you're giving away your currency too easily, too quickly, and with no reward or effort from the woman's side. Okay? Let me make this very, very clear. What is your currency? What is it that I'm on about? What am I talking about? Your currency? What does that even mean? Your currency as a man, what women want from you is your attention. Okay? What you want from women is sex. So sex is a woman's currency that she gives up when she finds someone that she thinks is eligible enough for that reward of her currency. You understand? You should be doing the same thing with your attention. You shouldn't be just giving it away easily to every single girl that comes in your way. This is why you're getting friend zoned, because you're coming across as too easy, too accessible for nothing. So the girls are looking at her phone thinking, I don't really have to text this guy back. I could take 5 hours to reply. I could leave him on red. I can ignore him. You know, I could be disrespectful and walk all over him, take advantage of him. He ain't really going to do nothing. Okay? And the reason for that is because you're giving your attention away too easily with nothing back in return. She hasn't even texted you, and you texted her twice, 3 times in a row, begging her. Not only is that just disrespectful to her, because you're just, please, like a little fucking beg, leave the girl alone, for fuck's sake. But also, you're disrespecting yourself, because you're putting no value on your attention at all. Value comes through scarcity, and scarcity is created by not giving it away too easily. You understand? Very, very simple. So get this concept into your head. Your currency is your attention. That's what women want from you. That's why they go to the club and they dress up nice, and they love when guys hit on them and ask for the number and guys are looking at them. They love that shit. It's attention. It's why social media is like pornography for women. All the likes, all the dopamine. That's why these girls will literally sit all day non-stop on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. They love the attention. That's what they feed off of. Just like you as a guy love sex, right? When you take a girl out on a date, what is it in the end goal? What is it that you truly want? You don't want to just spend some time with her. You don't really want to get to know her. You don't really give a shit. What you want at the end goal of that date is to get laid, is to sleep with that girl, which makes her currency what you are chasing. Now, if she just gave that up to you very, very easily with no effort at all, you met her in the club one night, she gave it up straight away the same night, her currency is then devalued because it's not scarce, it's very, very easy to access, and you didn't really have to do too much to get a hold of it. So you're then going to perceive that girl as lower status, and I don't really like using these kind of terms because they're a bit cringe, but lower status and less valuable than a girl that made you wait after 3 dates, 4 dates maybe. You understand? The girl that made you wait, her currency is more valuable to you because you have to try for it. You know that she's not just going to give it up straight away. So the reason why a girl is a hoe is because her currency that she's giving out to men is so easily accessible that many, many men can get it. So that value is then decreased, which makes her a hoe, which means she gets disrespected, she gets cheated on, she gets taken advantage of, which means men treat her like shit, and, you know, she gets ignored. Because they know for a fact at any point I could just come back and text her and she's going to be there. She ain't going nowhere. She's a hoe. Easily. She belongs to the community. I can access her whenever I want to. And women are seeing the same thing in a different dynamic to you with your attention. Oh, I don't really have to text him back. I could mug him off. I could say, yeah, I'm going to meet you this weekend and just not turn up because I know that he's going to be there the next weekend because he's a fucking beg. Because your attention, you're just giving it away like that. So, how do we stop this? First of all, you have to put a value on yourself. You have to stop looking at women as if there's some god that you're trying to impress and put some value on yourself. You are the main character, whatever you want to call it. You are the star of the show. You are that fucking guy. You are the fucking man. Put some value on yourself. Put some respect on yourself. And start acting like that. Start holding yourself. Start carrying yourself in this way where you respect yourself. If a girl ignores you, if you were walking down the street and you spoke to somebody and they just blatantly ignored you, you wouldn't then carry on talking to them, would you? It's just embarrassing. It makes you look like a beg. It makes you look like a mug. So why are you doing the same thing in text messages? If you say something to somebody 4 times in a row and they don't reply and they're blatantly ignoring you, i.e. they're leaving you on red, you're not going to then keep pursuing them unless you're a fucking nerd, unless you're a beg and you have no other options. You understand? So number one, stop pedestalizing these women. Look at yourself as the prize rather than the women, okay? Why should I give my attention to you over somebody else? You're the fucking man. You're the prize. You're the one that they should be chasing after, not the other way around. And I know it sounds a bit cringe, but that's the kind of mindset I want you to go into it with. Your attention is valuable. You're not going to waste it on somebody that you don't feel like is reciprocating that. So if you DM a girl and she doesn't reply to you or she leaves you on red, don't message her again. Give it 3 months. Now, there are some caveats to this because sometimes, yeah, maybe her dog's just died. Maybe, you know, she's just broken up with a boyfriend and she's upset. Maybe this, maybe that. It's something that's out of your control. That's not necessarily anything to do with you. That's why I say give it the 3-month rule, right? 3 months, try again. Hit her up again, reply to a story again 3 months later. Because then maybe she's in a position that's more susceptible to her replying to you. So yeah, give it 3 months, then message her again, see what happens. But if she keeps ignoring you, don't message her. Withdraw your attention, put it elsewhere. Not only for the fact that it's going to make you be perceived as more attractive and more high value, if you want to use those terms, because you're not just being a little simpy beg boy that gives your attention away to every girl because, oh, I'm really horny. Instead, you can be like, well, fuck that. I'm not wasting my time on you. Not only is it going to make you look more attractive, but also it saves you time, which can make you more money, which can actually then make you be perceived as more attractive and valuable in the future as well. You understand? Because if I'm not wasting my time just messaging a girl that's not texting me back and I'm instead putting that same time into my business, I'm going to then use that time more efficiently. That's how you should see it. I don't have time to waste on girls that aren't reciprocating that energy, that aren't the absolute best quality. Fucking hoes. I haven't got time for that shit. You understand? That's how you should be perceiving these situations. Now, this mindset of attention and withdrawing your attention if a girl doesn't text you back, if a girl isn't acting in the way that you want her to act and she's playing these stupid games, she's being a bit of a bitch, she's trying to play hard to get, and you know, you're passing the shit tests, but she's continuously playing these games, withdraw your attention onto the next one. She'll come chasing you, because that never happens to these girls. What guy has not only the discipline, but also the abundance mindset to be able to just ignore some girl that's absolutely smoking hot gorgeous, you know what I mean, and move on to the next one? Not many guys can do that. So if you do that, it will make you look a lot more attractive. That's number one. But also it keeps you in a better mindset, more confident mindset. It makes you feel better about yourself because you know, fuck it, there's an abundance of women out there, literally billions out there. I'm not wasting my time on a girl that's not going to reply to me. I can't even have the audacity to ignore me. Fuck that. Goodbye. On to the next one. That's how you got to see it. Plenty more fish in the sea kind of thing, you know? With that being said, you approach it with an abundance mindset. You approach it with a mindset of you're the fucking man. You're not pedestalizing these women. What I will say, however, is this only works in terms of initial attraction. If you're in a relationship with a girl, I wouldn't really be doing these things because you're not really going to be building any trust. You're not going to be working together. You're not building any bond together if you're just withdrawing your attention anytime she does anything that you don't really like. Relationship is a completely different dynamic. This only must be applied in the initial phases of attraction, the first date, first DM, that kind of thing. When you're trying to get to know a girl, if she's playing these kind of games, if she's not acting in the way that you want her to act, you withdraw the attention. If you're in a relationship, that's completely different. Sometimes you got to put your pride to one side and just, you've got to be a bit of a beg for the girl that you love, right? It's a completely different ball game. We'll talk about that in a different video, but let's stay on this topic of attention. I have a full guide that I might release as a video course sometime soon. Playboy 101, complete guide from head to toe, how you can go from basically the little nerd that has absolutely zero experience to a guy that's literally pretty much renowned as a playboy, a guy that can get any girl that he wants. He has multiple girlfriends, that kind of thing. Now, I don't live that life anymore myself. I did. I don't do that anymore. Settling down a little bit, and I use that word loosely because I'm not getting married and nothing, having kids, but you know, I've found the girl that I want to commit myself to. You get what I'm saying? However, I can still teach you what I've learned in those phases. What I will say, just to round up very, very quickly, is if you keep getting friend zoned, if girls keep seeing you as a friend, it's because number one, you're not showing enough intention. So you're being a bit of a bitch, and again, you're wasting your attention and time. Hi, how's your day going? What are you up to? Did you eat today? Like stupid questions like that. You're not even in a relationship with the girl. If you're in a relationship, fine, yeah, that kind of stuff is cool. You've just met the girl. Keep things exciting, keep it mysterious, unpredictable, different. I used to send, back when I was in my little Playboy phase, I used to send messages to girls on Tinder and Instagram and stuff like that, just random shit. Manchester ? With like a strawberry emoji, something random. Just different. Who the fuck says that? Every other guy's like, you're beautiful, hi, how are you? This kind of shit. I'll just put some random emoji, Manchester, straight to the point, where are you? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yeah, I'm in Manchester. Where have you been hiding? Why haven't I ever seen you before? It's just different. It stimulates the dopamine receptors. It stimulates that oxytocin receptor a little bit differently than just, how are you? What are you up to? What are you doing tonight? Like, it's just boring. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be, different about it. Play with it. Have fun with it when you're texting these girls. Don't be this little beggy boy just trying so hard. Have an abundance mindset, almost like you're just throwing it away. You don't give a shit. I'll say whatever I want because I don't care. If this one goes, cool, that one's into me. So I'll just go on to the next one. You know what I mean? That mindset will actually work a lot better because you'll start saying things that no one else is saying because you don't give a shit anyway. You start being a bit more playful and a bit more fun with your text messages and just talking and flirting to girls in general. So keep things fun, mysterious, playful. And again, value your attention wisely because if you are getting friend zoned, it's because you're giving it away too easily with nothing back in return. So girls are then going to look at you and think, I know he's not going anywhere. How the fuck do you expect to get out of the friend zone with that? You understand what I'm saying? So when you do text a girl in those initial stages of attraction, make sure it is for the sole purpose of organising a date. It's getting closer to what it is that you want, right? Which is sex, which is a date, etc. That's what you want from her. So stop wasting time asking her how her day's going because let's be honest, no one gives a shit. You don't care. She doesn't really give a shit. So stop wasting your time and attention and instead focus on the main purpose, which is getting that first date. The tower of power, right? First date, second date, sleep with her, whatever it may be. You work your way up. DMs, WhatsApp number, real life date, right? It's that kind of progression, progressive overload, that kind of thing, but with a woman. So instead of you texting and wasting all your time, how's your day? Just conversate paragraphs and shit like that. I've done that before. Doesn't get you anywhere, gets you in the friend zone. So straight to the point, show your intentions, be funny, be playful with it. Don't take it too seriously, but at the same time, don't waste your time with it, all right? Keep that in mind. If you value your attention, like I've just mentioned in this video, and you understand that your attention is a currency that you should be giving away wisely rather than just, hey, everyone have it, even though they're not giving anything back for it, when you're being a bit of a beg about it, you know, you're being a bit simpy. When you start to change this and you start to reframe the way you see this, watch how differently women respond to you. Instead of you getting friend zoned, you'll actually be going on dates for once. Keep that in mind. Thank me later. Coaching's down below. Sexual mastery course down below. Look after yourself. See you soon.